I'm Zach Tershwell, Exploration Manager at Hannan Metals. We are a junior copper gold explorer working in Peru and Sweden across multiple jurisdictions. And today I have some very exciting results, and that is our first batch of drill results coming out of the Stavaträsk project in Sweden. Maiden drilling that's taken place, and we are really excited to report these results today. These drill results in Sweden come off the back of our amazing success at Proisto in Peru. We're getting 100% hit rate of mineralization in our channel samples at Proisto project. That's the Dia Amanecer. And now we're reporting our first 5 of 7 drill holes today in Sweden. And the fantastic result is that every one of these holes we're reporting today hosts gold mineralization. Some really nice numbers, up to 27.8 grams per ton over 0.6 meters downhole. These drill results are just so fantastic because it shows that we have multiple types and styles of mineralization. We're getting some fantastic grades over half a meter, like that 27.8 gram hit, but we're also getting some broader zones of lower grade, so 9.2 meters at 1.3 grams. It shows that we have not just a thin vein system here, we have bulk potential across this 650 meter strike that was drill tested by this first pass drill program. In the drill holes, we are seeing a lot of arsenopyrite, and that is statistically strongly associated with the gold. And that's a fantastic thing because it means we can use the arsenopyrite as a visual proxy for our gold mineralization. Alongside the gold, we're also getting some silver mineralization and some isolated copper mineralization too, hosted in chalcopyrite. So we're dealing with a polymetallic system of impressive grade, just like we see at the surface in the outcrop and boulders across that 650 meter trend. So we are very happy with today's result. The area that we are working in, Stavaträsk, is only 20 kilometers north of the historic Boliden mine, our premier gold mine in Northern Europe, several million ounces at high grades of about 15 grams per ton. And that is only 20 kilometers away, sitting on the same regional scale terrain boundary. That's the same structure. So our system is sitting on the same plumbing that provided Boliden with that rich mineral history. So we are working in the backyard of some major producers and a well-established mining district. So in the announcement, you'll see that we're talking about a 50 to 65 meter wide corridor. So that's just our estimated width at the moment in this very early stage. But what that means is that one part of the drill area, in the southern area, we're seeing a granodiorite hosts a broad swarm of these arsenopyrite veins, giving us really consistent mineralization, like several meters at a gram or 2. That is really consistent over the granodiorite zone. And then in the northern drill area, we see the mineralization is of a higher grade in general, higher tenor. So that's 1.1 meters at 15 grams, including that 27 gram hit. Now that is actually hosted in a mudstone shale unit. So we can see that the evidence is pointing to a large mineralized corridor that cuts across multiple different lithology types. And that is a really good sign because it shows that there was a lot of mineralized fluid in this area. And it is early stage of interpretation, but we're seeing that that orientation lines up as well between the two drill areas, which gives us more confidence in this mineralized corridor. Off the back of these results, we are now planning to execute an IP geophysics survey. So that is happening this month, mobilizing the crew out next week. So we're planning to gather some IP data to help us target for the second round of drilling, the second 1,000 meter program across the Stavaträsk prospect. So these results, alongside our upcoming IP survey, are going to feed into the targeting process for the second 1,000 meter program. As you will see in the release, today we're announcing the first 5 of 7 of these first maiden drill hole program at Stavaträsk. So those first 5 holes are what we're talking about today. So we have 2 more that are in the lab being processed at the moment. We can expect to have results from them in the next 4 to 6 weeks or so. Hole 6, which is one of those pending holes, had the broadest zone of logged arsenopyrite. So we have nice and high expectations for what we're expecting to see in hole 6. While we're advancing the Swedish projects, we are continuously working down here in Peru at Proisto. We've got geologists in the field every month. Here's some footage out there last week, actually. So continuing to de-risk that central Proisto central gold area, the high-grade gold zone, as well as understanding the footprint of the breccia, the mineralized breccia we've been speaking about over the last few months. So the plan there is to continue working at Proisto as we've promised, continue producing results and increasing our level of understanding of the mineralization there so that we can understand the deposit and eventually, pending approval of the Dia Amanhecer, drill some fantastic holes. We couldn't be more pleased with these results today. We've got gold in 5 out of 5 drill holes reported, and that is fantastic for a first pass drill program. And that is off the back of our Peruvian results, 172 out of 172 and 148 out of 148. There is just mineralization in every sample across both jurisdictions, Sweden and Peru, and we are very excited. In Peru, we're working on the ground, geologists in the field every month working to de-risk the Proisto Central high-grade gold discovery. In Sweden, we're underground. We're reporting these drill results with more drilling to come. And we're also working above ground. So next month, you can actually find Mike Hudson, our CEO, at the Metals Investor Forum in Vancouver. That's a fantastic event, and don't miss it if you're in town. That's the 17th to the 19th of September in Vancouver. Thank you very much for coming along for the ride. Very happy to report these results. Please watch this space. As always, many more to come.